Let's see who's here. Mark's here. Jay's here. Docs is here. Yay! Laura's here. Don't get mad if I don't say your name. These are just the peeps that I see every day of my life. And Dawn. Oh, Gabrielle made it. Good, 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 good. Cool. There's a lot of newbies in here. Oh, Roy, you made it. Yay. I didn't think you were going to make it because it was so late. That's really good. And Patrick is here. See, Kimberly. I know you, Kim. I know you. You just placed an order not long ago, too. Joe's here. See, Jackie, you're fairly new. Jonathan Richard, you're new. Autumn and Amber. You ladies are always here, which is good. Yeah, so, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. No, I didn't do a broadcast last Friday. What was last week? What was last week? Oh, I have had so much shit going on, literally. Things have been, it's been crazy. Yeah, that's right, I got kidnapped last weekend. Well, and a lot of that came to, I was out of town for a week, and then we came back, and I had a whole bunch of stuff to do, and then, I do my broadcast, and my husband said, no, you're hanging out with me this weekend, and that's what we're going to do, and we hung out, we had some good quality family time, and it was awesome, and I can't say I regret it, because I don't. It was good, so, no, I had to kind of change that up, but these next couple months, that's not going to happen because I've got my classes going on and I got to continue my Friday broadcasts, so everything's going to be good.
How's the heat?
With this heat, speaking of it, Joe, I have to say I am so thankful to live in Idaho right at this time because it got up to 80 today, but there's no humidity, and today has been the hottest day that it's been so far. And it was only 80, so it really wasn't that bad at all. And there's a nice breeze. Like I said, it's not humid. It's not sticky outside. So I'm in Idaho. Idaho! And no, I'm not in like southern Idaho where there's like potato fields all over. Everybody thinks Idaho. They automatically think potatoes. It is not potatoes. It's actually very mountainous. We're at 2250-ish elevation. So it's really, it's pretty high up. It's not bad. I really like it. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So, okay. What I wanted to do was, it's summer, and a lot of you are curious into herbs, and I thought this would be a cool little thing for you guys to kind of write down, because I don't have this posted up anywhere. But I printed out some information sheets and some notes that I have taken previously of, there are herbs that I've got listed that give you really good energy, that are safe to take all the time, no matter what, and are fairly safe to take except for, let me look at this, except for one of them. One of them is not safe to take with a certain type of prescription. But the other 8 of them are very safe, that you can take anytime, all the time, and it doesn't matter. So I want to go over that with you, and then also some herbal infusions, a couple recipes that you can mix together. And the really fun thing about infusions in the summer, especially those of you who are experiencing like this extreme heat outside, all you have to do is gather these herbs, you know, wherever you obtain them, whether it's from your own garden, the green-eyed owl, wherever you get these herbs, you can mix them in, and it's called a sun infusion. So it's very similar to doing it on your stove, but it's through the sun. So it can be very magical, you know, a great earthy experience, and make it that much more meaningful to you just by allowing these herbs to steep in the sun instead of using your stove instead. So I've got a couple of those for you today. And then other than that, we can kind of go over, you know, casual, this and that. Let you guys kind of know a little bit more about tomorrow if need be, and go from there. So that's going to be it. Tomorrow, as far as the orientation goes, I'm actually going to be doing it on, it's called anymeeting.com, and the reason why I'm doing it on that website is because I want people to get the gist of what that site is about and how it works, because a lot of my classes that I do, what?
She loves juice now.
What'd you give her?
I gave her half smoothie juice with half water.
Honey!
I gave her half and half.
You're gonna get her all cracked out.
On smoothie juice?
Yeah, it's got a lot of sugar in it.
So does bananas.
Alright. She like it?
Oh, she loved it. she took her first drink, she looked at it. Wow, I'm going right to it. Sorry. Anyway,
That's fine, honey.
I'm all excited.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyways, what we're gonna do is first I want to go over the 9 herbs that I have listed for Joe. I will go all into that tomorrow night. I don't want to spend the whole hour speaking about that just because I know I'm excited too. But I will go over all that tomorrow. Yes, yes. Whee! Are you calling my name or are you just shouting my name? I used to have a parakeet that did that. His name was Booger. And he'd go, dee, wee. He was a tiny little green parakeet. It was awesome. Oh, that's right. Yes, I am. I know. It really is. You're right. Holly has a gift. She told me that she was going to reveal it. Okay, well, I'm going to go over this list of 9 herbs and then I'll go check. I would die. Really? I'd have to send you to some psychotherapists if you got a TipToe Chick tattoo. Really. Like, I love you guys. And I think that's awesome. But that would just be really weird. Really weird. Okay, so write this down if you have paper and pen. But these are 9 herbs that will give you energy, that are very safe to use for the summer, that are great for the summer. Now, you can use these in the wintertime if you want to, but wintertime is a lot different just because of immunity symptoms or systems and the things that are going on in your body. But now, you know, it's hot, you're exerting a lot of energy, you're working in the garden, you're cleaning the garage, you're spring cleaning the house. You are exerting a lot more energy than you would do in the wintertime. So these herbs are key and vital in your life in allowing you to continue that momentum up in your energetic spirit, so to speak. So, okay. The first one is ginkgo. Tinkle Biloba. This herb improves your energy flow at a cellular level. So your cells work more efficiently in general. It increases the production of ATP, which helps the brain metabolize glucose for energy. So it's very safe for those of you who are diabetic. It really helps balance your blood sugar levels. It just helps you, that sugar intake that you do take from drinking certain sodas, from eating certain foods with sugar, lots of fruits, whatever it is. It helps metabolize that sugar properly and regenerate it, I guess, is the word I'm looking for, to allowing you to use it energetically, efficiently, to where you don't crash afterwards. Now, the second one is Siberian Ginseng, not Panax ginseng, Siberian Ginseng. Siberian is more of an American ginseng. Panax ginseng is Asian ginseng. There's a huge, huge difference. But it's primarily used as a tonic for fatigue and stress. The herb is popular among athletes for its ability to increase stamina and endurance. Now, if you are a man, I highly, highly recommend Siberian Ginseng as well as, okay, you're a man and you work in a very physically demanding job and you're married and you want to be able to have the energy when you come home to fulfill your wife's needs, girlfriend's needs, husband's needs, whatever your fancy is, okay? And I know that during the summertime you work in the heat, you work in the sun, you get drained. Siberian Ginseng, number 1, and horny goatweed, number 2, will really help balance out your energy levels, your stamina levels, as well as your libido levels. So that is something that really will help you out. Now, you can take one or the other. I suggest you take both if you're having issues with both, but depending on your age, depending on your physical activity during the day, and depending on your mood in general. If you just don't have that certain oomph that you need to make you continue to last a little bit longer, have that endurance or stamina to be able to follow through with things to keep your significant other happy, you might want to look into adding horny goatweed into your diet. So that is something that, thank you for reminding me, that is something that's very, very important. And guys, I understand. I get a lot of questions for it. Don't be embarrassed. Take it in. Don't have to say anything, but that's it. Now, horny goatweed is nature's Viagra. It has the same components as Viagra does. So Pfizer, came out with this Viagra pill, which gives you, A, a hard-on, or B, if you take it a certain period, amount of time, it just naturally increases your libido. But me being against pharmaceuticals like I am, I'm not sitting there saying it's bad to take it, but it's kind of like taking a particular hormone, to where if you supplement a particular hormone or whatever it is in your body constantly, your body naturally shuts down and quits producing it. It just won't. It will no longer do it because you're giving it to your body. It doesn't have to work for it anymore. So with horny goatweed, which has the same chemical properties and the same results as Viagra does, it will naturally teach your body and continue it to do what it's supposed to do and allow you naturally to get that hard on that you need to continue that stamina, to continue the libido levels that you want and the endurance that you want in being able to do what you need to do at the time of need. It's very true. And just to let you know, horny goatweed, you can take it every day at a certain amount. And like I said, it naturally boosts your sex drive just in general. But if you've got a hot date that night, or it's a date night with your partner, then you can take a higher dosage of it, up to 3 or 4 capsules, which are usually 500 milligrams, but take them about an hour or two before you know the magic's going to happen, and it'll really help things out. Just saying. Okay, so next, and it works for women too. Women, same thing. Horny goat weed works just as well for women as it does for men. So don't disregard and think it's just for men, because it's very, very much for women. Yay! I love it. It really is awesome, especially after you have kids and you just can't regulate that drive. It works wonders. Trust me. Is astragalus root. It's an herb used to increase metabolism while improving levels of energy. It can be used as a tea or as a tincture. Preferably use it as a tincture. It's a powdered solid extract form. It's been used in traditional Chinese medicine for years and invigorates the body, treats chronic ailments, and reduces physical weakness. So it really boosts your overall endurance, same as everything else, and really just gives you that drive. The longer you take astragalus root, the better it works. It's not something like ginseng that you take where you seemingly get immediate results. Astragalus root is something that you do need to take for at least 3 or 4 days before you feel something, and then a week to 2 weeks before you really, really notice the effects. Yeah, astragalus. Oh, hold on, I'll spell it out for you. Astragalus. Okay. Next is nettle, stinging nettle. I can't even read my handwriting for this one. Stinging nettle is pretty much a tonic for the entire body. It is an anti-inflammatory, an adaptation. It really just balances the body as a whole. So any other herbs that you are taking, it will work in cahoots with those other herbs and really help things flow. Take care of your liver, take care of your kidneys, take care of your immune system. Boosting your immune system, boost your energy, help clean your blood. It's just an overall tonic, which when your body is clean in general and running clear all the way, it will really help things run naturally, perfectly, and at its optimum level. So nettle, no matter what, is a great herb tonically to take all the time. Another one is ashwagandha, which is the very much same as astragalus. It's just a little bit different, except ashwagandha is very well known in Ayurvedic medicine. Ayurvedic is one term of a type of medicine, and then you've got traditional Chinese medicine. They're very, very different, but very, very much the same. If you take my course, you'll understand the difference between the two. But ashwagandha is Indian ginseng, so it's commonly used for energy. It is also another type of tonic, anti-inflammatory, and it's very much like Siberian ginseng. It's just an Indian form of it. So we'll give you that boost of energy. Only takes a few days to work. Will help your sex drive, will help your immune system, and will overall help your body run at its optimum level. Licorice root. Now this is the one that I was telling you. Licorice root is great for a lot of things. It's great for sore throats. It's great for allergies. But if you are pregnant, if you are on any type of blood pressure medication, do not take licorice. Period. Bleh. Stay away from licorice. It will really mess with your medications and bring you to an imbalance, and that is not something that you want to at all deal with in any way, shape, or form. So please, please stay away from licorice if you're on blood pressure medication or you're pregnant. It's used in traditional Chinese medicine, and it's beneficial because it helps your adrenaline. That is something which a lot of you, honestly, if you need to use a lot of adrenaline because you do a lot of intense activities, you're a fireman, you're a police officer, you are in the military, adrenaline is something that you do need to use more often now, or an athlete, so to speak. Now, if you just are a busy Wall Street businessman or construction person, you don't necessarily need a whole lot of adrenaline. So licorice root is not something you have to necessarily incorporate, but it is really, really good tonically if you are very, very physically active quite a bit, and to where you have moments of excitement as well as downtimes. It's just a very good herb to balance you out all the way, keep the inflammation in your body down to a minimum, and really help things run clear, especially with sinuses. If you're outdoors a whole lot, you're a landscaper. You're pushing the mower, riding the mower, doing the weed eater, gardening, planting, digging, whatever it is. It's a very good herb that you can use tonically to help you not be so sore or allergenic at the end of the day. Number 7 is, Jägermeister. Yay, Jaeger. I haven't had Jaeger in so long. Oh my God. Next is Yellow Dock. It is amazing in treating anemia. So if you are a raw food guru, or you're a vegetarian, or you just need a particular herb because you're anemic, you don't get the proper iron levels that you need, which, low iron contributes to fatigue levels, high fatigue levels, then adding Yellow Dock into your system, and this will go more towards women than it would men, but Yellow Dock is another amazing herb that you can use to help you boost your iron levels in your body, and boosting your iron levels and having your optimum iron at the way it's supposed to be will keep you less tired, less pale, give you the color in your skin, give you the energy you need. And even no matter how much sleep you get, sometimes when you have low iron levels, you can get 12 hours of sleep at night and you still wake up and you feel drained. Check your iron levels and really pay attention to that, because that is something that especially affects women, especially when you're on your period. And men, if you are the type of man that doesn't eat red meat, which I don't know very men that don't eat red meat, so that's the really only thing that really affects men. But other than that, yeah, anemia, Yellow Dock fixes it all. Oh, well, see, I'm not saying that men, that there are not men that don't eat red meat, because I know there are, but the majority, I guess, most men eat meat. Yellow Dock. No, it doesn't necessarily help with cramps. If you have severe cramps, as a woman, there are several herbs that you can take tonically, whether it's, every day of your life, whether it's just during your menstrual cycle, whatever it is. Cramp bark is one. Dong Quai is another one. Black cohosh is another one. And wild yam is another one. Oh, and then vitex berries. All of those are amazing, amazing tonics for women. Dong Quai, which is a Chinese herb, being the #1 overall female tonic. It's great for just about anything. Lessens cramps, lessens the flow, lessens everything. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry, us women bleed. Sorry. PMS symptoms, all of that stuff. So really, really, really check into those if you are a woman and you have, issues with your crimson wave. They do. We're hormonal, we bleed, we give birth to babies. Holy fuck. I can't wait till my next life, and I hope I'm a man, because being a woman is a pain in the ass. It really is. And I know, you guys, I even told my husband today, I said, I can't wait to be a man in my next life. And he's like, fuck that, you gotta be a man, you gotta put up with the women's shit. And I was like, no, you know what? You don't have to be with anybody. You can be alone all you want. Put your wiener and get it wet and whatever you want to do. You don't have to be with somebody. As a man, you don't have to be with anybody. You can have your midlife crisis. You can check women out. You can have your little hormones go. You can do whatever it is. But when you're a woman, you can't. You give birth, you bleed. There's just certain things you just, no matter what, you could be the most perfect saint woman in the entire world, but you're still going to bleed a week out of the month, and it's going to fuck with your hormones, and you're going to get hot, and you're going to get cold, and you're going to be miserable, and you're going to feel bloated, and you're going to have a headache, and you're not going to feel like doing shit, and then you're going to feel like doing everything, and it sucks. Okay, so that's my rant. All right, sorry, dudes, really. Okay, so number 8. I know. I'm sorry. I kind of feel bad. Alright, number 8 is Alfalfa. And I've talked about Alfalfa before in my videos, but it has energizing abilities, rich, so rich in iron and vitamin B, which is amazing. So if you're not too keen on taking vitamin B supplements, eat a lot of alfalfa sprouts. Use those in place of lettuce. Use those mixed in with your salad. Mix some brown rice. Mix them in with your stir fry. Because vitamin B is amazing, but sometimes when taking a supplement, it'll constipate you. It'll make you feel lousy. So eating it in a natural kind of way will be more clean, more efficient, and give you the benefits of it. And having that vitamin B gives you a lot of energy. Now, if you were to ever look at those 5-hour energy bottles, 5-hour energy, 10-hour energy, whatever it is, all the ingredients is in those 5-hour energy bottles is a ton of vitamin B supplements. Now, it is in extract form, so you're getting the chemical properties of that vitamin B supplement. You're not actually getting the vitamin B in itself from a nutritional, natural source. So keep that in mind if you ever do. But yes, it does work because you're getting that boost. You're getting that vitamin B in your system. But no, it's not going to last a long amount of time. So if you think about it, alfalfa sprouts, you incorporate it at least 3-4 times a week into your daily diets, even at a minimum amount, in a wrap, in a sandwich, in stir fry at night, eat them raw, whatever your fancy is. Use those, incorporate it 3-4 days in your life, you'll get that vitamin B, and you will naturally have that energy without you having to shoot up a $5 bottle of $5 energy, or 5-hour energy. Just saying. You're so beautiful to me. Alright, last but not least is black walnut. It's extremely beneficial for ridding the body of parasites. Which, you have parasites, they decrease your energy. Goes with that worm thing in the eye video that I posted earlier. But parasites, if you took my Solitary Herbalism 102 class, you'll understand parasites even more. But when you have parasites, they mostly breed in your colon. It's from having a heavy colon. It's from not detoxing. Parasites breed in there, and they eat away at your energy. They're like slugs to a garden. They just eat it all. And they'll take all your energy away. So you can be the most completely healthy person in the entire world, but if you've A, never detoxed your colon, B, don't have the correct diet to where you even know that you have a dirty colon, C, never had a colonoscopy, D, to understand if your poop is normal or not, you may or may not have parasites, and you don't even know it. There's another one called Candida, which basically is yeast. So women are more prone to get that than men, but check your poop. Check your poop. You got to take care of your butthole, people. You have to. I know it's graphic. I know it's gross. But you really should. Got to look at your poop. Got to make sure it's fluffy. Got to make sure it's the right diameter. Got to make sure it's the right color. Got to make sure there's no blood in it. You got to make sure it floats or sinks. You need to check these things. You really do. You gotta take care of your butthole. You really do. I know. Dr. Oz, I love Dr. Oz. And the reason why I love Dr. Oz is because he welcomes alternative natural medicine and herbal medicine on his show, and we'll kind of go over things that work just as much as conventional medicine and even go over the discrepancies. You know, they had, Joseph Marco, or Marsola, I'm sorry, on the show, I think it was yesterday. But he is a huge guru of alternative herbal medicine, and I'm going to be that guy one day. You watch. You guys give me 15 years, I will be that dude. But he's got a lot of valid points, and Dr. Oz was kind of challenging his points on what you listen to your doctor for and what you don't listen to your doctor for. Now, I am not a conventional medicine activist. I'm not. I think conventional medicine is very appropriate and much, much needed in a lot of ways. But, when it comes to treating certain ailments that you have, depression, high blood pressure, diabetes, other things, you know, immediately if you have had a heart attack, a stroke, medicine can save you for life, and it really, really is important to be able to go to the doctor and get that treated. But the root cause of many, many, many diseases, from being sick, allergies, anemia, infertility, diabetes, heart health, colon health, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. It has to do with your diet. It has to do with things that you put into your body. It has to do with treating the root of the problem. Once you understand the root of the problem, Mark, tomorrow, it's all about you, baby. Once you go over the root of the problem, you will understand and be able to naturally teach and cure your body of all the things that it's suffering from. Chronic pain, headaches, yada, 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 yada. I mean, the list literally goes on and on and on and on. Now, there's a whole lot of things that really, really goes on with it all. So, that's something that I'm very passionate about in teaching people and informing people, because, no matter what, yes, okay, we've got this Obamacare going on, or whether you live in a different country and there's no Obamacare, or even if Obamacare goes flat on its face, whatever the case is, there are some of us who cannot afford health care. Can't afford it. Doctors don't solve it all. They give you a pill, tell you to take it, and that's supposed to solve the problem. No, it's not going to. It's not going to solve the problem. You are responsible for your body. You only get one body. You can't expect everybody to cure you. Oh, here's a magic pill. You're healed. Demons, come out! No, it doesn't happen like that. You have to take responsibility and take the absolute important actions in itself to abiding by and applying certain foods, herbs, lifestyles into your body. In America, we have so many convenient things at our disposal, but those convenient things, as cheap as they are, and as amazingly easy as they come, are doing nothing but destroying our body. They really are. You go buy a Big Mac or a McDonald's burger or McDonald's fries or a fast food anything these days. You put that shit in your trunk, and 2 months later you could still take it out of your trunk and eat it. Do you know why? Because there are so many preservatives in it that just destroy you. Yeah, I'm not telling you not to eat a French fry. French fries are good. Love slapping some ketchup and mustard on those things. Salt and pepper, garlic salt, whatever. French fries. But there's a totally different way of doing it. Instead of going to the fast food restaurants, instead of going to the frozen food section, chop up some potatoes that you get from your garden, that you get from the store, whatever it is, stick some olive oil in a pan, and fry those babies up. Because you know, no matter what, even though you're frying them up in olive oil, it's still 100% healthier than anything that you would get from any fast food restaurant or from any grocery store. You can still spoil yourself and treat yourself to a french fry every once in a while, but there's just a particular way of doing so. And it's not that expensive. People, oh, it's too expensive to make stuff on your own. Dude, I just went to Costco and I bought a 20-pound bag of potatoes for $5. And the potatoes, I swear to God, are this big. They're huge. It only takes one for a meal. If me and my husband are eating steak and potatoes for dinner one night, we split a potato because they're so freaking huge. Safeway, Kroger, Publix, you can get a 10-pound bag of potatoes for like $3. So it really depends. Yeah, sweet potatoes are another one. But it really, really, really depends on the way that you prepare your food. That's a lot to do with it. It really does. So, yeah. So that's that. Kind of been ranting, getting on to you. I'm going to whip out the paddle stick in a bit and put your mommy cocks for you too. Alright. Sounds kind of kinky, but alright, whatever floats your boat. Woohoo! You came up with a new show. Oh God, what is it? Oh wait, that's so gross. Could you imagine? Oh my God. That's like, what was it? What was that one show they came out with? I don't know if it was a Lifetime or whatever, but it was You Are What You Eat, something kind of show, and they would have like a whole table laid out of all the foods the person would consume in the whole week, or it was a couple days or a full week or whatever it was. And oh my God, at the shit these people would eat. Yeah. It was on, well, or you know, you're saying it was, I thought it was, might have been on TLC. But I don't know. They showed all these people that would consume all this food. I mean, it would be like 55 bags of potato chips, 55 pounds of potatoes, 40 pizzas, steaks, and all kinds of just fried, nasty shit. Yeah, I'm talking for one person. For one person. I mean, pancakes, a whole carton of eggs in the morning. I mean, you name it. These people ate it. And they couldn't go a day without eating probably 4 or 5 times a day. And, you know, it's funny because they're like, well, I thought eating 4 or 5 times a day is healthy. Well, yeah, if you're eating teeny tiny meals. Otherwise, if you're not a big meal eater, if you're not a big meal eater, it's good for you to eat 4 or 5 times a day. If you would rather eat big meals, then you eat 3 meals a day, and you might have a couple snacks in between. But that's like, a couple handfuls of popcorn or whatever. If you're Lisa, you eat 4 boxes of wafers and 10 pots of coffee in a day, and you punch a couple people's lights out, and then you get on with your day. But, I love you. Such an awesome woman, I swear. Oh, personally, now listen, I may rant about being healthy, this, that, and the other, and, I've got my own ways of doing things, and yada, yada, whatever, that's fine. But I will never judge anybody for what they do or eat or say. I don't care. It's your life. It's your life. It's your lifestyle. You do whatever you feel you need to do. Now, if you come to me and you say, hey, TipToe, I really need some help, and I want you to help me fix this, then yeah, I'm going to say, hey, look, you don't need to do this anymore. But that's completely different if you ask me. But if you don't ask me, I'm not going to tell you what to do or tell you that your lifestyle is wrong or you need to change your shit, because it's your life. You can do whatever you want, and that's fine. I still love you anyway. Oh, you're in big trouble. You don't even know. You testing me? Oh, fried chickens. I make the best fried chicken in the world. You don't even know. Make you slap your mama across country. Don't even know. Don't even know.
Too hard.
I haven't forgotten. Oh, yeah, damn it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to go check Facebook real quick. You guys talk about poop. How's your poop? What color your poop? Poop, poop, poop. Poop it time. Poop time. Oh my god. God, I wish I looked like that. Holy crapola. That is beautiful. I don't even look like that. I mean, like, kind of, sort of, but that's really hot. I really like that. It's on. Alright, hold on, peeps. It's on the Facebook page. It's really hot. I love it! You are an amazing artist, Holly. You really are. Hang it on the wall. Be like, ah. Futuristic. That is really, really good work. Brilliant. Brilliant! Brilliant! Where did that come from? It's from a commercial. Brilliant! No, it's probably twisted. No, I still got it. Brilliant! What is that from? It's gonna... No, it's not a beer commercial. Is it? No. Brilliant! That's gonna drive me nuts. Hey, hon! What's that commercial that's got the little cartoon guy and he goes, brilliant! Oh, Red Bull. Is it Red Bull? Red Bull! Yeah, okay. It is Red Bull. Well, no, Orbit does do it, but it's a chick that does it. This is like a little cartoon Ziggy looking dude, and he's like, brilliant! Aww, little baby kitties. Okay, so, oh yeah, I guess we should do herbal teas, huh? I got 15 minutes left. Thank God. You know, yeah, guys, if you only knew what it was like to have a pad with wings. There ain't no telling what kind of pad they have to design for your skid marks and your fucking boxer briefs that go down to your knees. Because you're in a hurry and you take a crap in the morning, you rush out the door and you leave your little poopit particles in there because you don't have to flush it twice. And, married life. Or they get swamp ass and oh my God. I just don't get it. I'm just talking in general. I've known a lot of dudes and yeah, swamp ass. It's when they get like the sweaty ass going on. It's all just called swamp ass.
Oh my God.
I think it's the same thing. Oh, man. So funny. Mm-hmm. Ass butter? Ew. Why would you use butter? Because that's kind of like, makes you want to taste it. It's like, I can't believe it's not butter. I don't know. Ugh. Ew. Ugh. I don't even. Ugh. Oh, makes my mind go in the bad gutter. I know, right? Take off your panties and just grease your little iron pot so you can make some scrambled eggs in the morning because you've been having some swampy cootie or something. I'm going to have to go upstairs and put some cornstarch in my panties just to make me not feel so gross. Just in case. Cornstarch in your panties! My hubby gets so mad when I tell him that. Honey, you got your panties on? I don't wear panties. Guys don't wear fucking panties. That's what I hear all the time. It's like, honey, it's just panties. Oh, Commando's the only way to go. Do you have fucking panties? Honey, do you wear panties?
Excuse me?
Said, do you wear panties?
No, I don't fucking wear panties.
Cracks me up. Oh! I forgot. I did want to bring this up to you guys. I just think it's funny. I like teasing them. So, I know some of you guys are crystal freaks. Yeah, he puts up with me. But these are rocks that I got from a river in Washington. Washington, if you ever go to Washington State, not D.C. I hate when people say that Washington, D.C. or state. It's like, no, it's a state. It's Washington. If you go to the rivers, they have the most beautiful rocks of all kinds just alongside. So you can walk along the river and collect, I couldn't even tell you the amount of different rocks that are on the side of the river. And they're very, very beautiful. But I've got a couple that really stand out to me, and I wanted your opinion on them. Like this one, it's like red. and the camera doesn't even do it justice, but it's red, and I don't know if this is like jasper or what it is. You know what I mean? Put it down. What's that gonna do? Down, down. Put it down, down. There, it's down, down. Hey, don't look at my cutie. Here. Okay, and then this one, it's like green. Let me lick it. See? It's green. These all came from the same river, okay? But it's like super, super green. So I don't know if it's jade or what it is. Okay, got that one. It doesn't taste like anything. I've rinsed it off a million times. So this one is kind of like crystally. Oh shit! Busted up. But I don't know if this is like a zebra quartz. If I polish it up, because I got a stone that looks a lot like that. I don't know. And then the last one I wanted to show you. I've got a whole bunch of them. These are the ones that stick out to me. But this one, Kaylin plays with it all the time. But it's just a big old round, very smooth. Oh, I love this rock. But I wonder if is this like a geode? Like, could I break it open and there be something in there? Or is it just a nice stone? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think it looks like a geode either. I was just wondering, because I don't know a whole lot about rocks. But this one's just cool, and like I said, Kaylin likes rolling it around. She thinks it's the coolest. So, but yeah, but it's real smooth and feels cool. But yeah, Washington has the most amazing rocks, and I got these literally all off the same river. Just shows you, I've got all kinds. My husband gets so mad because the couple times we've moved, I'm carrying around this big box of rocks, and he's like, "What the fuck I got all these rocks for?" And I tell him I love them. They're cool. And so, yeah, you know, Roy, you're probably right. You're probably right. So yeah, well, that's really much it. I've got. You think it's got horrible energy? Oh, I love this one. I don't know. The one that's a potato? This one? No, I've never used these rocks in my practice. Ever. I just have them. I have them outside, honestly. I don't use crystals a whole lot. Like I have my worry stone. I have a gold stone, which is flat. I use that. I carried my bloodstone. I've got my quartzes. I've got a few stones. You know, I don't even have them. They're upstairs. I've got a few stones that I use, but I don't use them in healing. To be honest, I don't believe that. I believe that crystals and gems and stones can help direct energy into, you know, calming stress and like carrying a tiger's eye will help people not lie to you. Carrying a hematite keeps negative waves away from you and negative spirits. Amethyst for, treating a bad habit. And anything consciously, I think stones are great at. Now, placing them at certain parts of your body, sorry, I'm not against it, but I don't believe in it, personally. I think it takes a lot more than, holding a stone up against your body to make your body heal. And that's just me. That's my personal feeling. So, things, but as far as truly physically helping you, I'll stick to herbs. Just because I know herbs are something that you can actually take internally. They have chemical properties, they interact. Same thing with, magically adding patchouli is great for prosperity. Dragon's blood for protection, finding things. I think that they each hold their own little things. But that's my own thing. I think Reiki is really amazing, actually, and that is something that I do want to learn. I don't think that everybody can do it. Even if you go pay for a course and you go and do it, I don't think that just because you're certified, it means that you can control and contain and feel people's energies. I think that Reiki it's very effective. Very effective. And that is something that I know I would be very, very efficient and good at, but I just haven't done it yet. I think it's a really, really intense thing. Because not only, Mark, I wanted to get with you on that. But not only with Reiki, I have bad hands. I don't have the greatest hand strength. And so when it comes to, massaging, I can massage and do this, that, and the other. But I think there's a whole energy part into it. And just directing that energy. I don't know. I just think it's really intense. I really do. Yeah, natural witches. That's very true. No, I think there are some people who might touch, but I don't think there's much touching at all, if any at all. It's very different. It's pretty interesting. And what's really crazy is there's so many all of these alternative businesses that are coming out. Here locally, driving down the road and seeing all these businesses come up, or even on the internet. Everybody's opening up businesses, and it just makes you wonder on who's got, their shit in order and who doesn't, and what's right and what's wrong, and who's real and who's not. And same thing when I went to the holistic fair, and there were 3 different tarot card readers, and I almost wanted to get a reading just to see what they had to say, but I wasn't going to pay $50 for 20 minutes. I just wasn't going to do it. I thought that was ridiculous. So I just think it's real interesting. And, for you guys, just be careful and do your research and really try to connect with the person that you are purchasing from. I learned my lessons on buying from some people on eBay a while back. Just even going in metaphysical stores. If I go into a metaphysical store or a New Age store that's got items that I really, really love, but the atmosphere of the store just isn't that great. I won't buy from them just because that energy is, you have no idea how long that item has been sitting there and consuming and absorbing the energy that these people put out. You know, they sell it just for the novelty. They don't have any knowledge of what this particular item may or may not do, or the energy that it may or may not contain. And, you know, and if you do decide to do it, make sure you cleanse it and you sage it and you put your own little blessing on it before you actually use it. And I think a lot of people forget to do that kind of thing. Yeah, like I said, Gabriel, you can just cleanse them. But a lot of people, honestly, they truly forget to do that. They get it to their house and are like, I'll do it later. It's fine. It's not going to do anything. But you forget about that. And it doesn't disregard the energy that's put into it. It really does affect things. Well, bye, Dave. I'm fixing to get off here, too. I got to go cook dinner. Yeah, exactly. Well, alright, you guys, I guess we're at a good stopping point for me to go ahead and get off and yeah, go cook dinner and do my family thing. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I will have a bunch of information posted up either late tonight by the time it gets done, or early in the morning. And but we'll meet up tomorrow and go over the herbal stuff for those of you who are interested. If not, no big deal. I'll see you around. And thank you very much, you guys, for coming to hang out. I always enjoy our chit-chats and our laughter time. And yeah, you guys rock my world. Very, very much so. I love you bunch. How do I get on cam? On cam where? Here? Love! Love, love! Boo, 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 boo. Love, love! Yeah, well, tomorrow the orientation is going to be on a different site, so there is no cam options. So you don't have to worry about that. So it's not a big deal. But I love you guys. I will see you very, very, very soon. And have a blessed evening and a wonderful Friday evening. Get some sleep. Get some good rest. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And Mark, I will talk to you tomorrow.